Hey there, guys. Hey, we're finally back to Uma Musume. It's about fucking time that we've gotten back. But this does mean that finale, part one, finale part two is now available. But before we start, I do actually want to do a little bit of a explanation thing. Because, as you saw before, it swapped over to do another thing. Actually, let's get it back over. Where an event started, the first summer event. I can now take this time to actually give an in-depth explanation as to why I'm not doing events for this game while I am for Uma. But we will be checking out the intro to this, just because I'm going to be watching this anyway. Let's just watch it. And I said the intro. Keep in mind. It's the season of the summer walk, a time when Uma Musume renew themselves in all kinds of entertaining events leading up to fall. Give me a minute. I'm gonna turn the game down a bit. There we go. That should be a little better. Everyone at the Academy is surely excited for the coming festivities. Or rather, almost everyone. If you really didn't think that the first summer event was going to be involved with Queen the Gold Ship, you don't pay attention. Yeah, they are the main characters for this one. Kind of annoys me because it's them and not Speed Suzuka, but I'm going to be muting the game because back to another thing. Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't realize it was still going to continue because it usually ends at. Basically, these usually end after the intro thing. That's why I went straight to back to muting. Next way.
聞いているだけで美味しそうですね。とても。特にイチゴショートとの相性は抜群ですわ。まさに最高のマリアージュで。私はそれほど頻繁にはいただきませんが、お茶会でお出しする品は吟味しておりますので。さらにメジロマックイーンさんは吹き矢のシュークリームもお気に入りで一度に7つ食べたことが。
Yep, they didn't show this in the story. McQueen is a sweet glutton. Not as bad as certain people, but still bad.
これ先月一緒に食べ放題いただけたやつじゃねえか。めちゃくちゃうまかったよな。とても。ってそうではなくてですね。これでは私がスイーツ大好きみたいじゃありません。
Sweet glutton.
大好きじゃねえか。
But you do.
そのまま書かれてしまいますと。とにかくこれは NG ですわ。スイーツのくだりはカットしていただきませんと。では
The Queen is already out.
お話もカットで。
It's already
少
out.
し尺が足りなさそうですね。代わりにライアンさんとのお話を加筆してもいいですか？ファンの方も喜びそうな話題ですので。
それでしたら私としても問題ありません。ですが、いいのですか？大幅な修正になってしまうのでは。
いえいえ、それが我々の仕事ですから、お気になさらず。必ずやご納得いただける最高の記事を仕上げてみせますので。
Okay, I guess it's not too late.
恐れ入ります。私の勝手でそのお手数をおかけいたしますわ。本当に大丈夫だったのでしょうか。スイーツのお話は確かに私の口から出たものなのに。いえ、それでもダメなものはダメですわ。あのまま世に出ては困ります。ですが、わがままでしたわよね。今後は目白家の馬娘としてもっと慎まなければ。あったあった。
Oh, okay.
ブラッシュレクリエーションのお知らせ。
Okay.
ここに出されてたんだ。
Actually, no, these are
あ
fun.
れ？こんにちは。マックイーンさんもお知らせを見に来たんですか？
Sakura Chiona O. Yes, she is related to Bakushin. I forget how, but the O basically helps. She's been more recently added. I believe she was added in late April, I think. I know she is playable.
いいえ、私は通りかかっただけですよ。
But yeah.
スプラッシュレクですか。千代の王さんはご参加を？迷い中です。このサマーウォーク企画、毎年大人気でリピーターも多いそうですよ。なんでも予選大会はプールで水中運動会をやって、決勝戦はどこか遠出して水鉄砲バトル
Oh
をするらしい
God.
です。
Oh God.
何今年の決勝戦会場は
Oh God. Water guns. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. Forgot about that.
静かで美しい島だと聞きましたわ。うわー、いいですね。予選で敗退しても決勝戦の観戦に行けるそうですから、島の観光も目いっぱい楽しめそうです。これは要チェックです。なんだかワクワクしてきました。まさに行く前こそバカンス、帰るまでが遠足ですね。なるほど。素敵なサマーウォークを過ごせるといいですわね。
さあ、あんたのターン。おいよ、ここで伏せが決まればあんたの逆転勝利だぜ。正気か？このまま待てしていればおめえの勝ちだってのに。面白い。受けて出す。後悔しても知らねえからな。
あの声は。
オラオラオラトーポエッチェ。さらにスキル脱走発動。リード引きちぎってや
Human Beanie
何？ここで
is Nakayama Festa. She is still not playable. She is still not playable. This is one thing that irks me about the fucking events. There is almost always, well, recently, it's only been one Uma part of the story who is not playable. It's a stupid thing that irks me, but it really is annoying. It really is annoying. Like, you look at the thing. Xeno Rob Roy was part of the last event. Still not playable. Ikuno Dictus was part of the last event. Still not playable. Bamboo Memory and Seeking the Pearl. Part of the event before that. Still not playable. Air Shakur. Well, part of the event before that. This will be the end. I have one more thing for that. And Symboli Rudolph. Symboli Sidious. Part of the event before that. Only Shakur is playable as of now. In the first Christmas event, it was Marvelous Sunday, who's been around since the beginning of the fucking game.
まったく相変わらず騒がしいですわね。なんだよ、見てたんなら声
The fuck are you two doing, by the way?
歴史に残る名勝負だったぜ。ギリギリ好きがあだになったな、中山。約束通りおめえにもスプラッシュレイクに出てもらうぜ。
Okay, so that's the reason why Nakayama's part of this event.
まるで興味はねえが、賭けは賭けだ。
Nakayama is basically a gambler.
あら、そんな条件で賭けを。スプラッシュレク、あなたもご参加なさるのですね。おや、海と言ったら船と言ったらあたしじゃねえか。マックちゃんの参加届ももう出してあるからな。はい。今なんと
Gold ship, you can actually be punched for that. You can be legit punched for forcibly sending someone's application for them without asking. At least Nakayama agreed to the bet. Was there a splash? There we go. That's the end of the event. And basically, I could give this event. Basically, as you saw, there was no real intervention for me in events. Like, nothing I could have done, but granted, you also could say, oh, but that was just the first story arc. Yeah, no. It's just about the girls. Events are solely girls. They're solely girls. Usually about 4 to 6. In this case, McQueen, Goldshi, Nakayama, Shiona O. There is one more, which is why I'm surprised that Shiona O was in the cutscene, not the extra person. But the big thing, the requirement, total event points of 10,000. They lock progress in the story, which again is about the same thing. Is just basically the talking stuff from main story for behind points that you get by completing career mode. That's why I don't do events. Well, for stream. But I will be talking about that in a minute. Events. You do see a few of these that I have finished off. Mostly starting from Hungry for a Miracle, the Christmas event. But skipping Peak and Confection, which is a Valentine's Day event. But you also notice that some of these aren't completed. I was not able to get the point requirement for some of these events. As of right now, I have been able to, thanks to a new gimmick in career mode, which we are going to do, which I'm going to show off in a minute. Beep. Just take this. I'm not starting a career. Event boost. This causes you to uses more TP than before. It doubles because notice that our TP goes to 70 without it, but 40 with it. But it doubles the amount of event points and prize coins that you get. That is the reason why I've been able to do this. when they're now, just because these are now here does not mean I can finish these. We don't have an item. I have no idea when the hell we're going to get this item to allow us to actually finish events, past events. But when that is unlocked, I will go back. I will do a straw poll and ask if people want to see the events. That does mean we will. That does mean when we cover this, we will be watching the intro to Summer Showdown. Down now, but yeah, and also yeah, McQueen and Goldshee have the summer characters, while Nakayama and Maruzensky, who is the character I already knew that was part of this, are for the cards. We're gonna start with doing a poll just because I'm already here, so we're just gonna do one poll each. All right, we're just gonna do one poll each, and nothing for that, nothing for this, and for the cards, nothing for that either. Luckily, unlike games like Blue Archive, I don't have to wait for basically returns. Nothing is limited for this game. All right. Anyway, I rambled on. Let's finally start main story. The actual reason why we're on Uma. All right. Gold ship story. No one else. No one else is part of this bit. No one else is part of this bit. That's not Gold Ship's back. And who the hell is this? This will be a little bit longer than normal just because we did the intro to the event because I wanted to explain that. What do you mean this is not the Gold Ship chapter? What do you mean this is not the Gold Ship chapter? After a special week, top fearsome foes Seiyun Sky and Measure Bright in the Spring Tenno show, we gather as a team to celebrate our victory. Oh hey, NPC Uma team members 1 and 2, you get to do something. She's not done, Gold Ship. She's not done. At least I don't think so. My turn. You've always had talent, but now you'll be able to put all that talent on display when you run.
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。実は自分でも前と変わったなって思ってるんです。こう自信を持って走れるというか。
Speed? What is this, something? What is this, something? I'm concerned. Special Week's senior year is off to a spectacular start with a 3-race win streak, including the G1 Spring Tennis Show. From her smile, it seems her superb physical condition has spilled onto her emotional state as well.
そんなスペシャルウィークさんにプレゼントと言いますか、素敵なお知らせがありますのよ。
If we're gonna start singing karaoke, I'm gonna be muting.
次走の宝塚記念。ファン投票1位はお前だ。
Because we are in a karaoke bar.
私が
That may sound a tad scary, but that should tell you just how amazing you've been doing up till now. You've grown so much the fans want to support you the most.
前に確かに転入してきたばっかの頃に比べたらお前もすっかり頼もしくなってきたよな。そう見えますか？
Gold Chip, you haven't done anything. You are not the right person to be saying someone is reliable.
でもまだまだお前のレースは続く。だから今日は存分に食いまくってもっと貫禄をつけるぞ。貫禄、なるほど。でしたら遠慮なんてしちゃダメですね。
God damn it.
よーし、宝塚記念も食事も頑張ります。皆さん、今日はありがとうございました。美味しいごちそういただいたり、皆さんから褒めてもらったりで、改めて気合が入ったと言いますか。
Really? They made a character model for Speed with a gut. Really? That is a common joke when involving Speed and Oguri Cap. I didn't think they would transition that into the game or make a separate model. That's actually legit impressive. Legit fucking impressive.
思いました。日本一の馬娘になるってどういうことか。
Probably the only time they're going to be showing that again, though.
支えてくれる皆さんに
Like, we're probably not going to be seeing it.
私は必ず夢を掴んでみせます。わあ、律儀なスペちゃん。私たちも応援し続けるよ。
I know, we see a little bit. We see the whiteness. Oh, cool. That was actually good timing. I did want to actually leave a little bit of a thing. For the card you get from part 1, it actually does have an overarching story arc where you do spend some time with each of the team members of Team Sirius. The final one, which is unlocked after you complete all of them, is actually Speed becoming best of Japan. Best ramen eater in Japan. Kind of weird, but it's honestly a really cute one. I actually like the ones involving Rice and Brian the most. Anyway. Continuing your stellar performance will be no easy task, especially considering Special Week's generation has been called the Golden Generation for some time. In fact, she's already suffered a number of bitter defeats at their hands. But Special Week has always bounced back.
今日みたいに走ったその先に日本一の馬娘があるんじゃないかなって今はそんな風に思うんです。
Alright, starting tomorrow, I'm putting you through the ringer. Got it? Best in Japan. Lofty ambition indeed. But tonight has only served to renew my resolve. I'll do whatever it takes to see her dream made reality. Wait, I just realized something. I just realized. Okay, so we're okay. Why is this saying 14 though? Why are these not one part? Why are these just not one part if basically we're focusing on if the first episode is episode 14? I just realized it said episode 14 when we finished it. Why not one part? Let's just start with episode 15. Ryuba Musume, I Want to Be. Mind, I could get a copyright struck with some of these. So.
もうエルとつながってるよ。お待たせ。
Hi, Suru is here.
もしエルちゃん？
Hi, Suru.
エルちゃんも揃いましたね。ボンジュール。みんな元気そうですね。
Of course they're gonna have to have condoms. Actors actually saved some French.
いやー、まんまとスペちゃんにやられちゃってさ。それからずっと眠れない日が続いてるんだよね。おかげで授業中は眠くて。
Sky? No. No, that's your fault if you keep falling asleep in class. I'm not taking that, even as a joke.
そうだったの？スカイさんが授業中に寝ているのはいつものことじゃない。
That's exactly why. It's like, no, she always does that.
私も授業中に寝ちゃって怒られたな。前の授業がプールでさ、そこで全力出しちゃってね。
So, are you okay? Because Jesus fucking Christ, remember, this is the girl who actually has a male deep con. Like, when she has the pain, when she's out of breath, like, Jesus Christ.
みんないつも通りですね。エルちゃんも海外の G1 で優勝なんてすごい。こっちのニュースでもエルちゃんのことで持ちきりだよ。まさに有名人って感じですね。ですが、この結果で満足するエルではありません。目指すは世界最強の証明。日本のウマ娘がまだ誰も成し得ていないビッグレースの制覇。凱旋門賞での勝利も私が必ず掴んでみせます。私たちも応援してる。私たちだけじゃありません。日本中がエルを応援しています。親友として、そしてライバルと
And
して
Suru.
素晴らしいレースを期待していますね。クラスの活躍にも期待していますよ。
Not being mean about Suru. This is the first time we've ever even heard of her until, well, part 1, I mean. Okay? So it's like.
必ずもう一度。さあ、次はキングが話をする番ね。ちょっと
Hello.
並び的に次は私でしょ。
Hey, hey.
私もエルちゃん。
What, Suru? What about you? You haven't done anything. Again, I'm trying to be mean, but I know I'm being mean, but it's like, Suru, you're literally the equivalent of me in Blue Archive right now.
距離不安など一切問題なし。エルコンドルパサーがクラシック級ながら見事にジャパンカップを制しました。最高に熱いレースでした、スペちゃん。去年のジャパンカップ、エルちゃんは本当にすごくて、 なすごい走りができるってもっとすごい挑戦だって
Yes, I think this is the next day. So yes, Speedo did lose the guy. These girls have damn good metabolisms.
だからみんなは
I think I have that type of metabolism because I eat a lot too.
私も
Like burn off the energy. I might be part of Uma Musume, and I don't even know it. No, I'm kidding. The Takarazuka Kinen, race that rounds off the first half of the Twinkle series. As this grand stage approaches, Special Week's fervor and training only increases.
あと3周終了。トレーナーさん、次は何のトレーニングをやりますか？
Let's do some incline training. Focus on maintaining your speed throughout. Not that you feel some strain.
はい、それじゃあ行ってきます。張り切っていますわね、スペシャルウィークさん。
Aren't you two supposed to be on vacation? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I can make that joke because we saw that. As long as she doesn't overdo it, I see it as a good thing. It just means that her heart's in her training.
気持ちの充実ですか。天皇賞春を志してトレーナーさんと試行錯誤したあの時の感覚を思い出しますわ。夢に向かっているという感覚をスペシャルウィークさんも感じているのかもしれませんわね。
Facing your dream head on, huh? Alright, let's call it a day.
はーい、お疲れ様でした。それにしても今日のスペちゃんはすごかったね。気合全開って感じでついていくのがやっとだったよ。なんかこう体の中から力が湧いてきちゃいまして、今のスペさんなら宝塚記念でいい走りができそう。
Yeah, let's end the spring on a high note with a win.
トレーナーさん、実はお願いがありまして。
What kind of request?
今アメリカで走る鈴鹿さんやフランスで活躍しているエルちゃんをたくさんの人が応援してますよね。
Reminder, I think by now Suzuka is Suzuka is in America. But I think she's dead. I'm not sure about Condor. I know they say L. I kind of prefer referring to her as Condor. You know? Like L just it's because of how simple L is. I like prefer how common L is. As a reminder, L is Spanish for hold on, getting translate. Okay. Never mind. Whatever. Being dumb.
日本の馬娘として日本を代表して世界に挑戦してて、それを日本中のファンのみんなが期待をしてて、私前にみんなを笑顔にできるような馬娘を目指していけば日本一にたどり着けるかもって話をしましたけど、まさに鈴鹿さんやエルちゃんが私の目指したい姿そのものに見えるんです。たくさんの人に期待をされて、そんな期待に応えられる馬娘に私もなりたいから。もし宝塚記念に優勝したら私もエルちゃんと同じ凱旋門賞に挑戦したいです。
Oh God, Speed, you want to die too? No, I'm kidding.
凱旋門賞
I'm kidding.
スペちゃんがだからや
命を。
チームに入った時からずっと変わらず目標がとても大きいですわね、スペシャルウィークさんは。どうでしょう、トレーナーさん。
Just like her teammates, I have trouble concealing my surprise. However, one look in the Special Week's eyes tells me how serious she is. She's ready to make her dreams come true. Real talk, the only thing that would make this a little bit more the everyone staring at you thing, this bit of this part of the scene would be a little bit better is if we had Brian. But honestly, considering the fact that we literally have five of the team members in the scene, there's no room for Brian unless they want to move Speed to the side, which that would just be bad camera angles. Well, you just say you need to aim for the top if you want your dream to come true. But if you want to be a racer worthy of your fans' dreams, you have to show them you can make those dreams come true first. We'll turn our sights to world stage once you steal the spotlight at Takarazuka Keenan. To become an Musume worthy of our fans' dreams, and one who can make those dreams come true. With her eternal debut now hinging on Takarazuka Keenan, Special Week buckles down and approaches her training with renewed vigor. Alright, and so now we have a race. Top 2. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna use my strongest one for this, which is Oguri. Yeah, team practice, which is basically against everyone and a bunch of new NPCs, which makes no sense. It's so weird. We only usually have 2. We only are supposed to have 2 NPCs. And since this is just a team practice, we are just going to turn on to 2. No, that's understandable. I'm just doing my strongest just because I want to just get through these. Like, I don't like, my speed is still B+. I have not done a second run with her. Another run since, because I always let my career runs just be RNG based. But we are doing pretty good. 3rd place. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so at least so right now we can make it. So we're probably gonna lose to Gold Ship. Yeah, lost to Gold Ship, but at least we got 2nd. Yeah, the update basically I've heard the new update broke a lot of stuff. But yeah, I don't really care that we got 2nd. That we made it to the we needed to get at least 2nd. I don't care. We're not going to get anything special for getting 1st place. Anyway, next chapter. We're actually breaking the rules. Not supposed to be doing this this late night.
エルも走っているでしょうか。プラスワンダー、一番人気に押されていましたが、最後は伸びきれずの6着。ジュニア級の王者、クラシック級では怪我にも泣かされ、苦戦が続いています。クラス、すみません。ここを勝利して。次のジャパンカップではエルやスペちゃんと一緒にと思っていたのですが、この結果では私はまったく こ最近はずっとあわあわドタバタ、全然らしくありませんよ。もっとどっしりと静かにメラメラするのがグラスです。冷静でそれでおっかないのがグラスです。
エル、
私はジャパンカップの後、海外に行って世界最強の夢を掴んできます。そうしたらまたもう一勝負しましょう。その時までにグラスもと強くなっていてください。世界最強になって帰ってきたエルは手がつけられませんからね。そうですね。焦らずじっくりと勝負の時を見据えて。エルが世界最強の道を行くのであれば、私はまずここで頂へ至る道を、同期のタービー馬娘との勝負を。
With the Takarazuka Kinen on everyone's minds, a press conference is held featuring all the participating racers.
今年の注目はやっぱスペシャルウィークとグラスワンダーの初対決か。
黄金世代の中で今一番見たいカードって言われてますからね。ダービー馬娘とグランプリ馬娘の対決。
それではチームシリウスよりスペシャルウィークさんの会見を始めさせていただきます。
よろしくお願いします。
年が明けてから重賞3連勝という快進撃ですが、宝塚記念に向けて調子の方はいかがでしょう。
はい、トレーニングもしっかりこなしていますし、調子は全然問題ありません。
宝塚記念の結果次第では凱旋門賞に向かうという話もお聞きしましたが、
向こうでもしっかり結果を出せそうって判断したら海外遠征をするつもりです。
なるほど、今度の宝塚記念が判断材料になると。ではそこで初対決となるグラスワンダーさんはどのように見ていますか？
グラスちゃんが勝った去年の有馬記念は本当に強くてすごい走りだなって思いました。でもだからって気遅れしてるとかはありません。天皇賞春を勝った時の勢いでグラスちゃんにだって必ずうおー根性。
Don't put too much power into your run. Keep your form in mind. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the fact that she just like, why? The Takarazuka Kinen is closer than ever, and following that, Special Week takes their training motivation up a notch.
昨日よりもまたタイムが良くなってる。すごいよスペちゃん。
Alright, take a lap as a cooldown, and then move on to some training on dirt course.
状態もそれに気持ちの方も申し分ないようですわね。
That just shows how much she wants to win the Takarazuka Kinen. I want to help make that happen.
私もスペちゃんが日本一の馬娘になるところを絶対に見たいって思ってるんだ。だから私も何だって協力する。頭を使う以外なら何でも。
私もできることがあれば協力させていただきますわ。チームメイト
I mean, McQueen, I think you would be better off using your head, McQueen.
さあ、取りに行きますわよ。宝塚記念を。
Yeah, it's a promise.
去年先頭でゴールを駆け抜けたサイレンス鈴鹿はその夢を海外まで伸ばし、今もファンの心を熱くさせています。そして今年もまた皆さんの夢が走ります。阪神レース場メインレース宝塚記念。スペシャルウィークとグラスワンダーの初対戦で盛り上がるこの舞台で栄光をつかむのはどの馬娘でしょうか。 ついてるな。天皇賞春のように冷静にレースを運べばお前は勝てる。
Real talk, if we ever get like English dubbing for Uma Musume, I only want it to be for the talking bit for game or an anime. I want it to just be the talking. The singing can stay in Japanese. If we do, I want someone who can match Gold Ship's VA's energy. You need to do that for her.
珍しくゴールドシップさんがまともなことをおっしゃっています。
Like you need to actually have someone who can match that energy. That's if they do. I honestly do not mind if we don't get an English dub for this, because honestly I like the voice actors.
冷静に自分の走りに徹する。
The voice actors all do their best. The Takarazuka Kinen is what decides the best racer in the first half of the year. You put in more than enough work to win this race. If it pays off here, your next stop is the Prix d'Arc de Triomphe. So go out there and win.
いよいよ出走する馬娘たちがコースへと入ってきました。
スペシャルウィークが出てきたぞ。しかしすごい歓声だな。
宝塚記念の人気投票も今日の人気も一番だからな。スペシャルウィーク頑張れ。
やれることは全部やった。調子も問題ない。緊張はしてるけどおかげで気は抜けてない。全力でいける。ついにこの時が来ましたね、スペちゃん。グラスちゃん、なかなか機会に恵まれず、こうして共に走れる日をずっと待ちわびていました。幼い日に憧れたトゥインクルシリーズ、その道を極め頂に立つことが私の夢。エルもスペちゃんも追い抜かねばならない相手ということです。負けないよ、グラスちゃん。
By the way, no. By the way, I thought this was supposed to be the Gold Ship chapter. Why do we have 2 chapters of Spee? I'm kidding. I know I'm way too late in this for this joke, but you know what? Screw it. I'm making that joke. Let's be sure, it's not going to be another talented runner. It's either going to be Grass or it's going to be Spee.
12人の馬娘たちが今スタートしました。今年もたくさんのファンの夢を乗せ、馬娘たちが大歓声のスタンド前を駆け抜けていきます。注目はやはり有馬記念勝者グラス。
Oh, hey, there's Matifuku back behind Spee, behind Grass. Hey, there's Halo.
そして誰が先頭でゴールを駆け抜けるのか。
Why? Okay, if Halo was gonna be part of this, why wasn't the more, hey, Halo's here too? You know? Like Matifuku, that's fine. She's not really part of the Golden Generation. But Halo is! Why is she flat ignored for this? Like, it's actually, like, it's weird. And yeah, my reaction to Halo is just as equivalent as basically when
クラスちゃんがいない。誰かの影に隠れて。
uh-oh.
もしかして私の真後ろ。自分の走りに集中しないと。
Anyway, it's basically the equivalent of, hey look, Brian's on TV from Family Guy, from the episode when Brian's trying to get gay marriage into law. Like, that's literally my reaction to Halo. Oh, hey, King Halo.
最終コーナーで早くも先頭に立ったスペシャルウィーク。スペシャルウィーク先頭に立って場内が騒然としている。
Not the Naginata.
しかし外からグラスワンダーが上がってきた。
Not the Naginata grass.
やはりこの2人の一騎打ちだ。スペシャルウィークとグラスワンダー、両者が決戦に向かう。おいおい、全然引き離せねえぞ。まるで私がライスさんにマークされた時のようですわ。そうかな。でも運命レベルの何かを感じるかも。走ることを極め、頂点に立つことが私の夢。
I will explain the Naginata joke when this is over, because even I'm speechless.
その上にグラスワンダーがさらにスピードを上げた。スペシャルウィーク懸命に逃げるが、グラスワンダーが一気にかわした。スペシャルウィーク負けるのか。グラスワンダー先頭。グラスワンダーが差を離した。やっぱり怖かったグラスワンダーの実力。グラスワンダーが今先頭でゴール。
Damn.
そして2着はスペシャルウィーク。やっぱり強いのは強い。強いのは強かったが、勝ったのはグラスワンダーの方だ。ダービーウマ娘、怪物グラスワンダーの前に敗れました。
Okay, so to explain the Naginata joke, in her skill animation, Grass literally pulls out a Naginata. She literally takes out the weapon Naginata. And it's like, holy shit, what the fuck, Grass? Where did you get that? Weapons are not allowed. I'm kidding. Episode 17. Stage of the World's Strongest. Pic de l'Arc de Triomphe. Grass Wonder Man come out on top. Your performance was still incredible, Spee. What are your thoughts on Freak de Arc de Triomphe? Certainly have a chance, but
調子も良かったですし、トレーニングだっていっぱいして、本当に全力の全力で走りました。それでもかわされて、どんどん離されて、グラスちゃんに届きませんでした。今の私じゃ凱旋門賞に出てもきっと勝てないだろうって思いまして。
up until now, Special Extreme being the best in Japan was a vague one. More of an idea than a goal. But with the Freak de l'Arc de Triomphe in sight, she thought her dream was finally taking form. Which makes this loss all the harder. Alright. We'll put the arc aside for now and focus on domestic races instead. But who still wants this year's race? Just because you're not ready now, doesn't mean you'll never be.
はい。
Meanwhile, with Condor. Oh yeah, Halo was part of that race too.
夢に心を焦がし続けられましたこの恩はしっかりと返します
I still like that. It's like, oh, Halo's part of this too.
走りを極め
Like seriously, there was no build up. She's just here, and it's like it's just you. Considering she's part of the friend group, I kind of think that Halo should have just been part of things.
挑戦ですね
Like not in the big talk between Speed and Grass, but it's like, oh, it's like maybe a talk, maybe a Speed and Halo talking or something, you know,
全力で挑めそうですね
or Grass and Halo talking.
みんなお見送りに感謝感激雨あられです本当に空港まで行かなくてもいいの上野今日は平日ですよ
Hold on, I want to get back to that shot.
お勉強してください
Sagai, don't fall asleep. Also, it's like it's kind of funny that Taru is just being pushed to these because it's like just seeing Taru in these scenes just makes me think of Bleach when the memory Fullbringer basically is just basically inserts himself into the rest of the Kurosaki family's memories. It's like, he's cousin. It's like that's what Taru is extruding energy in this shot. Like, oh, I've always been here. Like, Christ.
任せてエルちゃんの分も勉強するしエルちゃんの分も日本のレースを盛り上げてみせる世界に挑戦するクラスメイトを持ててなんだか誇らしいわ活躍のニュース楽しみにしてるわね私の活躍もフランスに届けてみせるから
Hey, well, no one knew you were part of the Tarakazuka Kinen until the cutscene. So it's like that's automatically fucking. She automatically failed.
エルまだ少しだけ時間ありますよねでしたらケーキ漬けに何なんですかこれはですからケーキ漬けですあら前を向いて集中ですよこれが私たち式の送り出しってことね面白いじゃないよーし精一杯送り出すからね私だっておお熱くなっちゃってますなちょっと本気で走るんですか
Okay. I think this is the first time they've done the mouth movement thing. This still just looks so fucking weird. Especially the fact that no one else's mouth is moving when they talk, just Condor's. I'm hoping to God this is the last time they do this. Because, like, it's so fucking awkward. Just have a still image. Like, a good example. They don't do this in events. They do not do these in events. Everyone is still is static for events. Why do they do these for story? I know it's something to stupid to gripe about, but it's like it's still so fucking weird and awkward. Like it's so awkward.
全部日本に置いてきました凱旋門賞全力で挑みます堂々と舞うエルをしっかりと見させてもらいますそれとそんなエルとまたレースで走ることを楽しみにしていますね
And we're just jumping straight to the arc, to the arc.
ついに日本の馬娘エルコンドルパサーが世界の頂点に挑む日を迎えました中継を通しての応援はもちろんここフランスに
I wonder if we're gonna get to learn who the hell that one random Uma in we see in the banner is, in the movie banner is. Like, are we actually gonna see them? Because like, who the fuck is that? I've never even heard of that Uma.
私の夢世界最強の証明をする舞台
I don't even know if they're playable.
ここで最も注目を集める馬娘がパドックへ入ってきました。
Oh yeah, what do we do? Okay, who the fuck is this?
7戦6勝、2着1回。フランス最強と呼ばれる
Montier.
その姿を現しました。
Who the heck? I've never even heard of her. Is she even part of the game, or is this the only time she shows up?
エルコンドルパサー、あなたの活躍はよく知っている。長期遠征をしてまでこのレースを勝とうとしていることも。日本の馬娘の実力をぜひとも見せていただきたい。
言われなくともたっぷり
She's not playable.
クシャクンドゥナ、ドンロメイヤドゥスワ。
She is not playable. Why do we have a why is she in the story then?
最高峰のレース凱旋門賞
That's so weird. Why do we have a random Uma from France just in here, but they're not playable and they're never spoken of again?
舞台は整って
That's so weird.
最善を尽くして持てる力を全部ぶつけて私の夢世界最強に
Like, I don't even think she's playable.
果たして日本のエルコンドル
While this is going on, I am going to look up on YouTube, see, okay, is she playable or not?
掴むことができるのでしょうか。いよいよ
I will be muting myself.
パドックを後にし、凱旋門賞の舞台へと向かいます。まもなく発走を迎えます凱旋門賞。世界屈指の馬娘たちがこの大舞台に集いました。ターフの世界一決定戦と呼ばれる最高峰レース。幾多の馬娘たちの憧れとされてきました。そして日本中の注目を集めるエルコンドルパサーがゲートの裏で勝負の時を待ち構えています。
No, she's not playable.
みんなと走
Why?
全
This
力
feels
で
so weird.
今私はここにいる世界最強
You know, it just feels so weird.
エルコンドルパサー、ゆっくりと最内枠へと入っていきます。これまで日本の馬娘が
The one to the next, the one in the stall after Montier for that shot looks a little like McQueen.
今ゲートが開きました。日本のエルコンドルパサー、いいスタートを切りました。果敢に飛ばして先頭に立ちます。その後ろは大混戦。一番人気のモンジューは内側に入ってレースを進めます。
思った以上にコースのコンディションが悪いでも私自身のコンディションは最高このままのペースで
先行策に出ましたエルコンドルパサー、後続に3馬身4馬身と差を広げていきます。各馬娘、長い坂の頂上である第3コーナーに入ります。依然として先頭はエルコンドルパサー。日本の馬娘が13人の強豪を引き連れてコーナーを曲がっていく。
まだ息は上がってない足もしっかり動く大丈夫このまま行けばきっと
日本中の期待を背負ったエルコンドルパサー、いよいよ最後の直線へと入っていった。
見えた私が目指していたゴール世界最強を証明する栄光のゴール
エルコンドルパサー、エルコンドルパサーがスパート。後続を一気に突き放す。強いエルコンドルパサー、凱旋門賞はもう目の前だ。これが日本の馬娘か。あっと、しかしモンジューがすごい足で追い上げる。モンジューがここでラストスパート。ゴールまであと 100m。 逃げるエルコンドルパサー。しかしモンジューが来た。モンジューが来た。モンジューが来た。君は強い。世界とは広いのだな。しかしエルコンドルパサー逃げ切れ。日本の悲願の目前だ。だがここでモンジューが下がる。
Hold on. Right here. Episode 18, A Muddled Dream.
昨日の凱旋門賞惜しかったよな。
惜しかったどころかかなりの大健闘だったよ。
モンジューの末足あれ本当に半端ないって。誰なら勝てるんだって話だよ。
ま、日本じゃエルコンドルパサーが一番可能性あったのは間違いないだろう。
お前ずっと言ってるもんな。エルコンドルパサーは日本で一番だって。
けどやっぱ分かってはいたけど、そんな甘くないっていうか、日本で一番じゃここまでかって思ったな。
日本で一番じゃ。目指せ日本一。
Remember when I thought that was happy? Remember when I thought the shot when I thought that Rice is holding up the picture of Suzuka. It's like, oh god, Suzuka's dead. Oh no, it's just a phone. That was funny. I need to make a joke just because, like, Christ. The Kyoto Daishoten takes place 1 week after the Arc de Triomphe. As such, Special Week is hard at work making her final preparations.
スペさん大丈夫？ペース間違えちゃいました。一度休憩を入れましょうか？いえ、大丈夫です。ちょっと息を整えれば。
Perhaps she's still worn out. Something about her smile feels strained. This will be your first 2,400 meter race in Kyoto. So try to imagine the course, but keep the distance and pace in mind. Once we got our group back with Kyoto Daishoten, went into the fall G1 races and gain one step closer to best in Japan.
日本一。
Hey there.
日本一のウマ娘になって、それで。
Me?
ああ、なんでも落ち着いてきたので、もう一周行ってきますね。2400メートル、ペースと距離を意識して、京都大商店を勝って勢いをつけて秋の G1 に向かって、それで日本一の馬娘を一歩ずつ追いかけて。
It's going good. How's it going with you? Mario Punch.
日本のエルコンデルパサー、あとわずかのところでかわされました。これが世界の壁、エルコンデルパサー惜敗の2着。
Aw. What's wrong?
日本一の馬娘になったとして、だから何なんだろう。レースを走る意味って何なんだろう。
Oh, that sucks. But it's still a good game, so it's like it's not really a bad thing that you have to start over.
一番人気はスペシャルウィーク。春以上の活躍をと多くの期待を集めています。そして2番人気はメジロブライト、3番人気のテイエムオペラ王
Oh, hey, Opera.
G1 勝者が上位人気を分け合う。
Oh, gee. Mention.
この馬娘も目が離せません。夏から一気に駆け上がってきた4番人気。
Really? 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 Really?
やっと
Really?
と来られた G2 のレース、京都大商店。これまでは眺めるバックで
Really? This is the first time she's doing it or something?
ずっと夢として想像する。
It's gonna be cool.
だけど今日
Is she gonna be like the Yakuza guy from Simpsons?
ウマ娘が揃うレースに
You're just waiting for her to do something, and you know it's gonna be cool.
あスペちゃんあツルちゃんスペちゃん一番人気だってやっぱりすごいねけど私だって調子はバッチリこの日のためにたくさん頑張ってきたんだからおスペちゃんツルちゃん頑張ってたもんねうん私ねここに立ってる自分が
Like, really?
らしいんだ
He's actually doing
なか
something.
ったもんここまで
Like, Sudoru,
出
Sudomaru.
て走るぞつよし自慢馬娘たちと思いっきり走り合ってやるスペちゃんも全力で来てね見せてもらうからダービー馬娘の走り残り 200m スペシャル動きが悪いスペシャル動きが悪い内から短くないとテイエモンプランを突っ込んでくれ
Guys, let Sudomaru win. Let Sudomaru win.
これが遅れてやってきた黄金世代の秘密兵器京都で
She did something cool. She's just like the Yakuza guy from The Simpsons.
テイエモンプランを
She's just like the Yakuza guy from The Simpsons. She did something cool.
初めて掲示板を外して
I'm joking just because I'm trying not to cry. Crying, what's wrong with Spee? That's why I'm joking. Okay. It's like, Jesus Christ. Alright, so we have another race. We'll take care of that. First place.
ブ
Okay.
リキャップだよろしく頼む
Okay. Okay, we have to win first place. Okay, what is this race then? Because like we're dealing with Halo and Sky. If we were trying to do the race we just did, if they don't have a costume model for Sudoru yet, why not replace Halo and Sky with Opera and Bright? Anyway.
人気は5番オグリキャップ
Anyway.
行ってくる
すべての馬娘
Like I said, just like with every other race, we're just turning on. We're just turning on double speed. But no, I'm not. It's like no. No, I'm really not. I'm really trying not to cry. Yeah, well, we are a pace chaser. We should be making our move now soon. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. It was almost scared. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god, we almost won. Like, oh my god, we almost lost. Scared me, Oguri. You scared me. Alright, so episode 19. How many do we have? 8 out of 14. Yeah, that's actually that's it. That's gonna be Uma for this session. We'll finish off this chapter next week. We'll finish off finale part 2 next week.